love to know, how did you come across and why do you focus on retinaldehyde and all these new sort of compounds, I guess, and complexes
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
of vitamin A or retinoids?
They are all published in peer-reviewed journals, and I mean proper journals like the British Journal of Dermatology or Nature's kind of dermatology journal. And so they are well proven. And also, it's not like you have to make a leap of faith anyway. So the idea of, say, retinaldehyde working isn't really something that one should be skeptical over, because when you understand that the way that vitamin A works is, as I'm sure you know, retinol will convert into retinaldehyde biologically, and then retinaldehyde again into retinoic acid. So effectively, when you're applying retinol, your skin is turning it into retinoic acid. So retinoic acid is doing the work. That's the biologically active molecule in your cell nucleus anyway.
Right.
So really what we're proving is that retinol applied topically does convert into retinoic acid.
And what all the studies show is that retinoic acid is great, very good, but when you look at the clinical data, obviously the patient compliance goes down because of all of the adverse reactions, and it's not really great to use. And then when you look at the retinaldehyde, and actually what's incredible, there was one paper published in a very respected journal that showed the actual activity of the retinaldehyde is comparable to retinoic acid, but the irritation is much more comparable to retinol, if not less. We can recommend crystal retinal for long-term use and on all skin types.
And consistent use.
Yeah. And for people that have actual anti-aging concerns. So it shouldn't be just the tretinoin people, you know, but retinaldehyde really is a universal, very, very powerful, yet very well tolerated vitamin A. And the challenge with retinaldehyde is the stability.
Right.
It's very unstable. It's very unstable.
It makes ascorbic acid look stable.
Really?
Yeah, it's even
It's more unstable than even tretinoin and all that.
I mean,
it's
retinaldehyde
very,
is
very difficult. Yeah, I'd say
extremely
even more so than retinoic acid, because it's almost like it's in between. It's like a midway point between the retinol and the retinoic acid. So it's like it doesn't stay retinaldehyde very long. Even in the body, it doesn't stay like that very long.
Okay.
And in the formula, I mean, you can make a retinaldehyde sample, and it changes colour in days, like very, very quickly. And that's why, despite telling all these amazing studies behind it, then why isn't it more
that was
prevalent?
my next question.
You know?
Why isn't everybody doing this?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's all about the stability.
It's all about
very,
stability.
very hard. And we actually developed our crystal retinal formula in collaboration with a university nearby in Hertfordshire. Yeah, it was a lot of work. It was a few years of work, but we finished with a completely stable formula that had a full 3-year shelf life. It doesn't change, doesn't degrade. So.
And the encapsulation is actually crystal shaped, which is why it's called crystal retinal, in case you wonder.
Yeah.
So that's, so you know, stability is so important to us, it even makes its way into the product name. A little bit geeky, I think.
No,
but
my world loves geeky.
You mentioned sort of irritation, that can put a lot of people off, and that's why we have all these different strengths in our vitamin A range. We have so many different serums and strengths, because we really do believe that, I mean, it's part of our CSA, right, and the vitamin A is undoubtedly the most effective anti-aging ingredient, and we want to remove any reasons not to use it, because I think it's so important for skin health, not just an anti-aging, it's just good for your skin to have topical vitamin A. So we've got, well, even with our crystal retinal, we've got 1, 3, 6 and 10 strengths from 0.01 to 0.1, so that even with people who have quite sensitive skin, you can start lower and then find the strength that works for you, and then build up if you can tolerate it. And I think that journey, as well as the stability, is what we want to try and offer, so that people really can get into vitamin A.